Did you know that avoiding masturbation in older age can lead to unexpected changes in your body as people grow older? Many begin to ignore the idea of self-pleasure, assuming it is no longer important or even appropriate. It is easy to believe that, with age, sexual health becomes less relevant or fades away entirely, but the truth is our bodies still respond to touch, stimulation, and emotional connection even in later years. Masturbation is not just about sexual release, it is also about maintaining balance, supporting hormone health, and preserving physical and emotional systems. In this video, we will explore 6 things that can happen to older men when they completely stop masturbating. Some of these changes may seem small at first, but they often grow into much larger challenges over time. These effects are not just physical but also emotional and psychological, from discomfort to loss of confidence. Each one gives us insight into what the aging body still needs even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. These needs do not disappear, they simply take a different shape. So stay with us until the end, because the final point may completely change how you look at your health, your sense of independence, and your personal confidence. This is not about shame or guilt. This is about understanding your body, respecting it, and aging with clarity and strength. Let us begin. Number 1. Weakening of the pelvic floor muscles. One of the most overlooked effects of giving up masturbation in older age is the slow weakening of the pelvic floor muscles. These muscles are not something most men think about every day, but they play a very important role in your health. They support your bladder, help with sexual performance, and keep things in balance when they are not activated regularly, especially through the muscle movements that happen during arousal and orgasm. They can slowly lose their strength. At first you might notice little things like a small leak when you laugh or cough, or feeling the need to urinate more often, but over time these small signs can turn into bigger problems. For some older men, this can lead to incontinence or trouble getting or keeping an erection, not because of hormone changes or blood flow issues, but simply because the supporting muscles have weakened. The body works like a machine, and if you stop using a part, it begins to wear down. The pelvic region is no different. It needs regular engagement to stay strong. Light exercise or stretching can help, but the type of movement that happens during sexual release is uniquely useful in this area. There is also a mental side to it. When control over this part of the body weakens, it can lead to feelings of embarrassment and a loss of confidence. Some men begin to feel ashamed and withdraw from social activity or lose interest in staying active. A physical issue can lead to emotional isolation, but this can be prevented. You do not need to make big changes. Just maintaining a small regular connection with your body can help. Using your body in this natural and private way is like brushing your teeth. It keeps the system in working shape. For many men, the first sign of trouble might not come from their thoughts, but from the bathroom. A sudden leak or a feeling of loss of control might be the first clue. But the good news is that this is something you can influence. You do not need to fix everything overnight. You just need to stay connected to your body and engage with it regularly. That simple connection, just a few times a week, can go a long way in keeping your pelvic health strong. Number 2. Decrease in blood flow to the genitals. When an older man stops masturbating entirely, one of the first hidden effects is a drop in blood flow to the genitals. At first this might not seem like a problem, but over time that lack of blood flow begins to affect the health, sensitivity, and even the shape of the area. Just like any other part of the body, this part also needs activity to stay strong and responsive. Without stimulation, the tissues can stiffen or shrink slightly and lose flexibility. Some men notice that they do not feel as much sensation. Others say it takes longer to become aroused or that their erections feel weaker, but this is not always caused by age. In many cases, it is the lack of regular use that speeds up the decline. Blood brings oxygen and nutrients and clears waste. It keeps the nerves sharp and the tissues healthy. That is true whether you are 25 or 75, but as you get older, your body already works harder to support blood flow, so when you stop giving attention to this area, your body slowly starts to think it is no longer needed. Think about what happens when someone stops using their arms or legs for a long time. They get stiff, weak, and lose control. The same idea applies here. If you do not use it, you slowly lose it. This change can also affect your confidence. Even if you do not notice it at first, you may feel different about yourself. Your energy may dip. You may stop feeling as social or active. These small shifts add up. This is not about chasing pleasure, it is about keeping your body in good shape. When blood flow drops, the body assumes that the area is no longer useful, but when you stay connected even a little, the body keeps that system alive and working. So if you feel less sensation or lower energy and you have not been active with yourself in a while, this might be one of the reasons. A bit of regular attention can bring back some of that old spark and help you feel more like yourself again. If you are still here and learning something helpful, type number 2 in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss the rest of the video. Number 3. Hormonal imbalance and mood changes. One of the most overlooked effects of giving up masturbation in older age is how it affects your hormone balance, especially testosterone, dopamine, and oxytocin. These are not just medical terms, they are key parts of how your body and brain function. Testosterone keeps your muscles strong, supports your bones, and helps you stay sharp and motivated. Dopamine drives your energy, focus, and sense of reward. It is what helps you get up and get things done. Oxytocin helps with emotional bonding and balance. Even when you are by yourself, when you stop sexual activity, even solo activity, the brain slowly stops releasing these helpful chemicals. The result is a drop in energy, motivation, and mood. You may feel more tired, more restless, or just not quite like yourself. You may notice a loss of interest in things that used to make you feel alive. Some men start to feel less like the person they once were, but this does not have to be permanent. The good news is that you can help your body restore balance by bringing back regular self-touch. It does not take a lot, just enough to keep your system engaged and send a signal to your brain that this area and this experience still matter. This encourages the release of healthy hormones in small, steady ways. This can help you feel clearer, more stable, and more in control of your emotions. Many men believe their low mood or lack of energy is just part of getting older, but often it is because their bodies are not getting the signals they used to respond to. A quiet moment of physical connection can restart that signal and help your system work better again. Hormonal health does not end with youth. You can still support your mind, body, and mood in your later years by paying attention to these simple natural needs. If you feel disconnected, tired, or off balance, this might be part of the reason. Starting with small, consistent actions may bring you back to a better version of yourself.